What it do, y'all, man? Projects. I got projects all over, man. Spreading too thin up in this car game, y'all, but it's what I love to do, so I stay steady grinding, man. You know. So, anyways, just wanted to kind of just do a quick update on the projects. It's crazy, y'all. So right now I'm just shifting my focus to the Caprice right now. As you can see, I got it on jack stands. The whole rear end is out. Everything's out. I got it masked off for areas where I don't want to get paint, so I can paint that part of the frame there. You can see that actually when the car is in motion. The tire covers some of it, but you can still see the frame. So I said might as well paint it when I had the rear end out. So both sides looks pretty good. Just taking the time to do it. Probably gonna leave the rear end out because I gotta kind of modify my fuel system, so it's just easier for me to get to the lines and everything with the rear end out. So I gotta modify that as well because I'm going with a different intake. So I'm gonna go returnless because right now I'm doing a full return on my fuel. So be a video on that coming up here soon, and a video on the rear end. But got it out, swapping to this. This is all painted and everything, good to go. Painted the same paint, chassis black. Got the rear cover and that GM blue. So yeah, man, projects here. So that's the Caprice going. All this is Chevelle. Got this thing still wrapped up. Motor still wrapped up, so haven't got a chance to get to that yet, but I need to. I'm reassembling the heads right now in my house. I had some little bit of problem putting the springs and stuff on with the what is that called, the spring compressor little deal that I have to put the springs and retainers and all that back in. So have to re-put those back together, and then I can finish putting that all together and get that all done, put the heads back on it, valley pan and all that, and then my Chevelle won't be able to be done for a while. I have a buddy that's doing all the body work for me, and he just kind of doing it at his own time, and so it won't be done this summer. It's probably going to be like another year or so before it's done, so I'm kind of slowing up on the Chevelle. You'll still see me do stuff here and there, but it's just a slow process now. I was grinding on it because I thought maybe I would get it done by the summer, but he kind of came back and told me that he wouldn't have time to kind of knock out all the body work and stuff for me. So he still has some of my parts, but yeah, won't be able to do anything for me. So anyways, that's that. And what else? More parts there for the Chevelle. This is actually for my Caprice. This is actually a bracket from like a late 90s or mid 90s Silverado truck, and this can be modified to fit on current LS motors for the AC compressor, and that's what I'm using, just so I don't have to buy another one. It's just all my money's being spread too thin and everywhere, so I guess you could just cut this off, put the pulley back on, which is sitting right there, and then this is your tensioner, and it takes one of those pancake R4 compressor style compressors, and it's supposedly supposed to work. So you just got to find where you can mount the brackets and stuff to hold the compressor down. It sits in there, but then you want some other brackets and stuff to bolt to the block and everything to keep it kind of secure. And I got some brackets there that I took from the junkyard, so there'll probably be an update on that coming soon as well. Out here, got my TBSS intake that I'm painting, and right now I'm putting some adhesion promoter on it right now. I've been using Bulldog, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have used that Bulldog adhesion promoter. If you haven't, it's good stuff. However, what I found with it is that it actually lays on kind of thick and real texture like, and so it kind of like leaves like this like bubbly texture on it, and when you spray it on, when it leaves that type of texture, when you spray the paint over it, it also lays over that texture, and it kind of gives that same type of look, and I never liked that. I thought it was me just laying it down kind of weird, but when I went to Wesco Auto and Paint, they kind of said that that's a problem with them, and so they referred me to this. And I already laid one coat down, and you can't even see, it looks almost normal. So I'm already liking that already. And so again, this is a adhesion promoter to help the paint stick to plastics and stuff like that a little bit better. So that's the process that I'm using to do this. It's probably the more correct procedure. There's probably other ways as well. I was thinking about scuffing it up and everything, but if you scuff all this up, man, you got to get in all the cracks and crevices, and that would take forever. So this is the way I did it last time on my Caprice, and so that's how I'm doing it this time. And I'm gonna use that on top of here. I'm gonna spray the top portion, the GM blue, and then I'm gonna repaint the bottom half black. So that's just how I'm gonna do it. My whole engine bay and my Caprice, everything is this GM blue, silver, and black pretty much. So, but yeah, y'all got all that done. On these, the map sensor is up here, I believe, and on the old truck style intakes it's back here. So I'm gonna have to extend that wire up here and then find out how I can plug that hole. What else, y'all? So since springtime's coming, my jet ski, so that's gonna be another project. Got parts on parts on parts on parts. 4L60E turbo 400. Turbo 400 is going in my in the Chevelle. Not 4L60, that's a 4L80. 4L80. I'm not sure the condition of it. The transmission fluid is real black in it, so I'm assuming it's not good. Or they just never ever changed the oil in it, I don't know. So I'll probably have it gone through anyway, and eventually that's gonna be put in my Caprice, at least that's the hope. So I have a rebuilt 4L60 in it right now. It's not built at all, it's just rebuilt back to like it's normal stock condition, but it's fairly new and it's working well. So I'm just gonna ride that until it goes, and then put my money into that. So that actually came with my 6.0, so that was a good deal. So anyways, parts on parts on parts, I gotta paint those, and oh man, I got stuff everywhere. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. The Chevelle's in hibernation right now, the Buick's in hibernation right now. So yeah, y'all, that's kind of what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish painting this right here, and then I got some other things to do. I need to do the Caprice. I have to take the computer out, get that ready to be sent off, because I have to change the rear gear settings in it. I can't do that, so I'm gonna just send it off to my tuner who did my bass tune for me, bench tune. And then I have to take the manifold off, the intake manifold and all that stuff, and get it ready to get the TBSS intake in there. So and figure out what I'm going to do about the fuel lines and all that. I already have fittings and fuel line and all that, so I just got to rerun it, and I got to run the returnless style. So I'd already have a Corvette fuel filter and regulator, so gonna go that route. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So anyways, yeah, stay tuned. Projects on projects on projects, but I'm keeping the content coming. I'm trying to keep the channel interesting and up to date of what I'm doing and all that. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna enjoy the sun for as long as we have it, because it's supposed to be raining for most of the week. Try to get the stuff done and knocked out, and then I'll chime back in. So stay tuned, y'all. Have a blessed day. Motivation Monday. Let's get it.